Can integrating Salesforce Data Cloud with other clouds drive business benefits? Whenever it is about businesses, usually I am the one who speaks a lot. And whenever it's about technology, I guess Vishjeet is the one who speaks a lot. But let's switch the tables today. Vishjeet, tell us how integrating Salesforce Data Cloud with other clouds can drive business benefits for us, specifically for Sales Cloud, specifically when we connect or integrate Sales Cloud with Data Cloud.
So as you have, earlier stated as well, I want to remind that you had earlier said that. So now, once we have a unified profile for a particular person, we are able to better drive decisions on it. We are able to provide a complete 360-degree view of it. So a complete 360-degree view would help the salespeople take the right actions. They have the right information from different touch points that they have. They would be able to take the right actions. Then identify and qualify leads more effectively with the right data, with the enriched data that we have gathered from different sources. We can identify and qualify which lead is warm, which lead is cold. So
there's a seamless lead qualification process that happens.
Exactly. And then we have improved customer service. So there are certain scenarios in certain businesses, especially in e-commerce. Let's say you are purchasing a particular, graphic card. Now, if the particular salesperson has the information like this particular person has purchased this motherboard, this processor, this much RAM, is this graphic card compatible or not? So that information can actually help provide the right customer experience rather than customer buying a particular product and then understanding, oh, it's not compatible with me. So it's better to do that.
Then your salespeople will be able to guide them better when they'll be having information like which motherboard do they already have.
And not only that, we can also integrate it with the e-commerce platform, the website itself only, specifying this might not be compatible with your device that you have.
Makes sense.
So, and then we have optimized sales process. So definitely the sales process would be optimized because we have data which would be activating certain, scenarios. Let's say we only got to know about it like, a particular person had a lead score of 30 only. But after, taking all of that data, enriching it, we got to know about it. Okay, he had come to our website thrice. He had spent 10 minutes of time on our website. So his score needs to be much higher than this. So it would simply do that, and that would trigger an automation and identify a sales agent to call that person because he has been actually visiting our website, which we got to know about it after doing that integration. So that is something which we can take use of. Then we have Service Cloud.
And Data Cloud.
And Data Cloud, definitely. Every cloud that we'll be talking about is with Data Cloud. So we have proactive customer service. So in this scenario, the customer service can be proactive about certain scenarios. For example, a particular person had purchased an electronic item and it has been 2 years they have been using it, and its battery efficiency has gone from 100 to 40 or 50 itself only. A notification can be generated for the customer service rep, and he can actually reach out to them. You have been using this product, it has been doing great, but we would suggest you to replace the battery because it has reduced from 100% to 50%. So if we are capturing all of that information, we would be able to take proactive decisions from the customer service perspective. And then we have improved agent productivity. So customer service agent should be able to have access to all the data in just single platform, in just single view itself only, rather than going into 3 different platforms. So if they have all of that in just one page, in just one scenario, they would be able to take right actions more quickly. Then we have cross-sell and upsell opportunities. Definitely, if we are getting to know more about them, if we are getting to track, much more touch points that they are dealing with our brand, they are dealing with our, website, we are able to identify this is the right time to cross-sell them this, because they have been reading about our blog, about Data Cloud. They have been putting time into that, so we can use that. And then we have improved knowledge base. So improved knowledge base will help take them the right decisions based on the data that we have captured and streamlined in just one place itself only.
Marketing Cloud and Data Cloud.
So Marketing Cloud,
it'll help segment your audience more effectively.
Because now now we have much more data about the individuals. We can do much more better segmentation.
As we talked about it, precise marketing, precise data.
Then we have personalized customer experiences. So with Data Cloud, we can do much more personalized customer experiences. We do get Einstein generative AI capability as well, where the generative AI can use the data that we are providing. Now we are providing the data that we have captured from different sources as well. So as I said earlier, the more data, the more touch points, the more information you have about a customer, the better response a generative AI will produce. So personalized customer experience is going to be really great once you implement Data Cloud and start utilizing Einstein along with it. Then we have better content recommendation. So we can definitely do better content recommendation based on the information that we have captured about a particular individual and their interaction with the brand itself only. Then comes Commerce Cloud and Data Cloud. So in Commerce Cloud, again, improved customer segmentation. So the better customer segmentation we have, the better marketing activities you can do. And better landing pages, the better marketing campaign pages. Like if a person is landing on the marketing campaign page, let's say big billion day in our scenario. Let's take that example. But like if a particular person is coming on that particular page, we are showing him the right products that he had viewed, or the sector, or the, I would say, categories he had shown interest to. So like, for example, for one of our customers right now, we are kind of implementing, they are implementing the same for the Halloween and the Christmas season. So we are planning that for them. Then we have enhanced fraud detection. So
you forgot about inventory optimization.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Inventory optimization. So again, we have the capability to be able to see particular customers are, spending how much time on which particular product, in which particular product they are, are more interested towards. So we can identify, as the Halloween season is coming up, we need to make sure we have the right amount of products in our inventory. So it can actually help us do that. So one of the example which I explained is from the inventory optimization now. Now then enhanced fraud detection, because we have, fraudulent activities, we can identify them. We have AI which can actually help us define the pattern, and then we can identify these type of individuals from our data set are doing fraudulent activities, or they are looking like it based on data, and then we can take actions on them. Then we have optimized order fulfillment. By harnessing the data cloud insights, we can actually provide them better order fulfillment with the data that we are capturing from across platform and the touch points. Then the health cloud and data cloud. Again, health cloud is a great example which is utilizing data cloud. And for
you must be having a use case for this.
So we have a customer who is actually interested into that, and we are kind of integrating them for. So like the first one is immediate data access. So the first one is healthcare, has better access to the data that we are capturing from wearable devices, from tests that they have taken. So we are capturing all of that information and we are storing that. Then we are utilizing that. So for the AI powered insights, we are utilizing all of that. So if a particular person has sugar level and it has been, significantly high as compared to the past 3 months data, like from the month of July, if we compare it from the month of October, it's been fairly high. The AI can notify us and tell us what should be our next actions. So we can take actions from that. Then we have patient engagement. So once we have identified that, we can actually reach out to the customer and say, your data is saying that we suggest that you should make certain changes in your diet and you should go and visit this particular doctor and he would be able to help you out much better. So that will enhance the patient results, and we would be able to, take the right actions with the AI itself only. Then we have Tableau and Data Cloud.
So both of them together.
Yes, both of them together. So Tableau is a platform which lots of businesses use for, identifying insights, identifying hidden patterns. So with the integration with Data Cloud out of the box.
Why would one need a Data Cloud when they already have Tableau?
See, why would they need that is they want to be able to, harmonize. They want to bring the data from different platforms, and that too without no coding. And then they want to, put them in a single.
So in structure. Tableau also we don't have to do any much coding, right?
We have to do a lot of things other than that as well. We have to do. See, you cannot do unification in that. So unification is missing from there. And then if I talk about it, the data enrichment will not happen over there. It's an analytics tool. It's not a tool which can enrich the data for you.
It's not a data platform.
It's not a data platform. It cannot enrich data for you. So as we were talking,
to gather the right insights.
Yeah. So let's say a particular person, we did not capture his gender, we did not capture his.
So why did Salesforce create a data cloud? They should have just enhanced Tableau's capabilities only, no?
That would have been one of the way, but I believe they have
more licenses to sell.
And they have been kind of created the CDB platform before they acquired Tableau. So I think that might be the reason as well.
Got it.
But they could have done that as well.
All right, let's
Yeah.
go ahead.
So
with
data enrichment. So yeah, definitely Data Cloud can enrich the data in Tableau from the information that we are capturing. Then we have collaboration. We can definitely collaborate with the data that we are capturing in Tableau as well, sharing only the necessary data sets with the Tableau to be able to access that. Like we only want Tableau to be able to see the data of US region only, or to be able to see the data of only the individuals between 35 to 45 for our purposes. So we can do that. Then we have self-service analytics. So what that means is Data Cloud and Tableau are in synergy, and when I say in synergy, they are kind of going hand in hand. So once you have that, you can simply do some self-service analytics by some of the simple, I would say, out of the box capabilities. You can do that. So that is something which we can do. Then effortless integration, since it is all connected, you do not need to worry about integrating the data between the two platforms, pulling it and storing in Tableau. It's all automatically taken care by the Data Cloud itself only. And then Dreamforce itself only, they announced like they are going to provide Tableau.
You were there, right?
Yeah, I was there. They announced Tableau and Data Cloud would be coming up with their products
Got it.
with certain lower credit limits. They want people to actually use it, and
Get used to it. The Geo case study. All right, let's talk about use cases of Salesforce Data Cloud across sectors. A lot of sectors, in fact, almost all of the sectors, wherever there is a lot of data that gets captured into different platforms or different touch points of for a customer, can use it. But the primary industries that should, of course, think about it is financial services, of course, because like financial services is all about data. Health and life sciences, consumer goods and retail, travel and hospitality, media and communication, and manufacturing and automotive. And here are the reasons why you would want to do that. In financial services, you would want to do that for increased customer lifetime value. In health and life sciences, you would do that in order to reduce the operations costs. And of course to identify the actions at the right time before things goes bad. Then comes consumer goods and retail, to identify and retain the customers in that. Then comes travel and hospitality, increase traveler satisfaction, media and communication drive engagement and ROI. And then in manufacturing and automotive, increase online conversions. Are you serious? I think we switched something here and there. But anyways, understanding Data Cloud with real life example. Here is a business overview. Trend InstaShop is a leading global e-commerce platform with a digital and physical retail experience. They are based out of United States. They want to utilize the power of Data Cloud and aims to elevate customer satisfaction and drive business growth. The current challenges that they're facing is all of their data is scattered. It's in different spaces, different places, and and that is not allowing them to take the actions from a single source of truth for according to the data that they have captured everywhere. And they want that to not exist anymore and want a solution for that. And there's no real-time engagement with the time when they're getting, even if they're like doing some analytics and things like that and they're getting the data, it's already too late to execute onto the data that they've captured. So there is no real-time engagement, which is exactly what they want. And then comes cross-platform inconsistency. So that as it's a online as well as in-store experience, there are different platforms which are being used, and there is an inconsistency into the data between all of these platforms. So they want to remove all of that. And the implementation process for each challenge looks something like this. Please.
Yeah. So we have done the data integration first. So basically we are pulling the data from different sources into just one platform itself only, which is Data Cloud. And then we are doing the unification on it. When I say unification, basically we are unifying the data, which we will be covering next with the table that we were talking about. We'll be covering that in the next segment. And then we have data segmentation. We are segmenting the data based on the categories and based on the different geolocations, and then we are doing that. Then we have done insights. We have calculated their lifetime value. We have identified their purchase propensity and the churn risk, and then we are analyzing how we should be taking care of them, how we should be providing them the offers and all of that. And then we are doing analytics on top of it, which kind of helps us identify what should be our next action, what should be our Einstein best action. So like Einstein provides that, so we are taking care of that. So now moving to the next slide, which is the unification that you were talking about. So in this example, do you want to take it?
I can.
Yeah.
So see, data unification, as I said earlier, is coagulating or aggregating all of the data that you've collected from all of the different platforms. So in the table that we cannot see right now we can see that. Like states the information of Rebecca that we have collected from different informations and different platforms. There's lead ID, order ID 2, subscriber ID. All of these informations have been collected from different platforms. The emails might have been different at different places, but the job that we should do is to, like, we know after looking at the data, a human or you or me or Vishwajit can figure out that this is a same individual whose information is got collected at different places, and there are some inconsistencies into this data. But if you're going to aggregate all of this data together, you're going to be absolutely sure that this is one customer only. So all of this unification for a customer should happen automatically, and that's what data unification does. So all what this is doing is collecting. All of this information is stored into the data model, and after it got stored into the data model, it got unified, and
Yes.
it got a unified ID and the right information. So like over there, the first name was Becca somewhere, but it's not Becca, as we can see. So it's called as fuzzy matching, which is something that Vishwajit has been telling me for the whole day today. Fuzzy matching. It's just a fancy word. It's simple. We can see in the out of the 4 cells that in 3 cells it's Rebecca. So it's Rebecca only. It's not Becca. So just use Rebecca in the name and then Williams in that, in order to generate any action based on that, and use the name of the customer right. At least do that. Forget about all data cloud and everything, but do not have the name. So subscriber ID has got Becca. So that means that data is coming from the email marketing thing only, because subscriber ID only gets stored into the email marketing platform or marketing automation platform. And over there only you have stored the first name as Becca. In all of your emails you're sending, hi Becca. Are you serious? Do you want her to put you as spam? No, right? So you just take actions accordingly by collecting the information from all of the places, and that's the data inconsistency that we have been talking about, the trend InstaShop was facing, and this is something that we want to remove. And for that only we have unified the data. And after unifying the data, what we did?
So like in this particular slide itself only, if we could see the just slide itself only. So yeah, over here, so you see, like we have identified this is Rebecca Williams, and we have 2 email IDs for her, 2 phone number, and now we have the information about it. She is interested in product A. She has done a total spend of $600, which we earlier didn't knew about. As per our CRM, the first row, it was she is only interested in product A. Now we have that data that she has actually made a purchase of $600 itself only. So we need to put her into the right loyalty, segment as well, or loyalty tier as well. So we could identify that. And now we have the other information as well. She have opened 5 of our emails, and of those 5, she has clicked 2 of the links that we have sent. So this information actually helps us do the right actions for the business. So this is what we did. Now, if I talk about the business impact. So what was the business impact was, we utilized the integrated data to devise the real-time, marketing campaign, and we were sending the notifications onto the mobile itself only. If Rebecca has purchased something from the offline store and if she's walking out from that store, we are sending her notification. Hi, thanks for the purchase. We have added 30 points for the purchase that you have made, and now your loyalty tier is that.
And it's all real time.
Yeah, and it's all real time. So that kind of interaction actually made the difference for them. So this is what they are doing. And then we are not limited to that. We are also utilizing, so let's say if a particular person has been kind of, scrolling through our app, and he has been going through our cart, but he haven't actually made a purchase yet. What we are doing is, in that scenario is, we are sending them a advertisement via our ad partner, which is Meta or Google. We can send that information as well. So as I talked about activation, so we can send that information over there as well. So we are doing that. Other than that, we utilize this empowered data, enhanced data for our sales and service cloud or service kind of activities as well. which again improve the customer experience, which the customer was looking forward to, and almost all the business is looking for. And then ensuring a seamless experience across all the channels, whether it's the mobile application, the web application, or the in-store interaction as well. So this is one of the business use case that we had done for them.
Another business use case is what we have got of Optivision. Optivision is a healthcare provider and they're based out of New York. They want to enhance patient experiences and outcomes. Optivision seeks to transform traditional healthcare delivery through data-driven insights. And the current challenges that they're facing is of data silos, patient engagement, and difficulty in early intervention. So these are and what that means is that there are data silos. There is a lot of data that is getting stored, but all of that data that is getting stored is of no use. It's in silos. So we want that data to be utilized. And next is patient engagement. They are not able to engage the patient in the best particular way that they could. And then comes difficulty in early intervention. So with the help of Data Cloud, we have created an implementation process for them, with the help of which they'll be able to perform all of these things or solve all of the challenges that they've been facing for their business. Number one starts with data integration. Of course, whenever we are going to talk about the data platform or the data cloud, it will all start from data integration, which is going to be about collecting all of the information from all of the health records that they've got, either public or private, stored within the clinic or within the hospital itself, or and also the information from different wearable devices if they which they wear, which sends us the information at real time, with the help of which we can actually take the right actions at the right time. And that's something very, very important for healthcare providers. This is exactly why we were talking about healthcare is a very important sector that needs real-time data intervention, because even if the data comes to you 2 hours later or 6 hours later or something like that, it's almost of no use for you. So that's why data integration is the first thing that one needs to do. Then the data unification. Again, you just unify that data in order to produce the right outcome for it, or the right information that you actually want for it. And then you again do the segmentation. And according to the segmentation, you do the analytics in order to figure out which of your patients need some help or could actually come at a place where they would or they might need help. And in order to help them early, you just ask some of your representatives or some of your nursing staff or some of your doctors to reach them out early in order to prevent the situation that they might land themselves into. And that's all that all of that gets done with the help of customer data, Salesforce Data Cloud.
Yes. I also get confused with CDP and Data Cloud because earlier it was CDP. Sometime it happened.
We used to call it CDP a lot.